Okay, let's go ahead and get this done as quickly as we can. So we're on to Toots Star Wars Food Entities. So we're in Entities, we are in Star Wars Food Entities, and we have a lot of food. I'll go ahead and span them in for you to see. Just like that. Okay, so these are all the different types of food you can have. Alright, so I'll go ahead and just show you what to do straight away. Press E on it and it gives you a boost. So as you can see, my jump height has been boosted. And wait for it in the bottom right hand corner. Has been reset. Now you can see we are back to normal, so go ahead and eat this one. Your armor has been boosted if you have a look in the bottom left hand corner here. I now have 20 armor, which my default is 0. So just keep an eye on it, and it has been reset. We'll go ahead and pick this one up. Your health has been boosted, so 1160. Keep an eye on it, it's 1000 by default. There we are. Jump height has been boosted again, and as you can see, you cannot pick more than one up at a time, regardless of the foot. So it's been reset. We'll go ahead and pick this one. Jump height has been boosted again. Cannot pick it up, cannot pick it up, cannot pick it up, cannot pick it up. Okay, so that is how this works. Let's go ahead and show you. Config. Food spawnable. Can you spawn them from the queue menu or your spawn menu? So when you hold Q, can you spawn it from the queue menu? If true, then whoever has permission to spawn entities can spawn it. If false, it will not appear in your queue menu. If I go ahead and show you this, as you can see, if this is true, then give it a name and give it a category. Which basically means if this is false, then this doesn't mean anything. This won't do anything, alright? Hey, do the food drop from NPCs? True, yes. False, no. If this is true, then do you want it to be specific NPCs? If this is false, then every NPC has a chance of dropping the food. Alright? If this is true, then you have to fill out this table. Okay, so as this is true just now, I'll go ahead and spawn these 3 in. Right, NPC Combine S, which is this guy. And he dropped food. What do I get? I got armor. There we go. Go ahead and spawn in Antlion. No food dropped from this NPC. Go ahead and spawn in Zombie. And we got some soup. Health has been boosted to 1040. Okay, so that's how it works. If this is false, just leave this. You don't need to bother with this. This table won't do anything. Alright. Now, this is currently 10 seconds, so I can show you everything in this guide, whatever you want to call it. So, in seconds, how long should the buff last? So, when the entity drops, starting from now, how long does the boost last? Alright, you can do 10 seconds, you can do 2 minutes if you wanted to, you can do 60 minutes if you wanted to, it is entirely up to you. Alright, but for now I'm doing it 10 seconds so I can show you the values, or the guide should I say. Health boosts, what it does is if it is a health boost, then it will choose a random value from this table. Feel free to put in whatever amount you want. Health regen. Now, the health regen only works if you have taken damage. So if you're below your max health, or default health should I say, then you will not regain HP. Pretty sure it is max health, let me have a look. No, that's not that. Yeah, so if you are above or at your max health, then you will not regain HP. You will only regain health if you have taken damage. Alright, how long should the regen last? Now, the regen ticks every certain amount of seconds. How long do you want it? So, let's say I get health regen for the amount of 20 health. How long should the player wait until they get that 20 health back? Alright, so this is currently set to 5 seconds. So I will regain health every 5 seconds for, I can't even remember. The timer, so that's how I've set it up. So this here. Alright, so whatever you set this to, that's how long I will regain health for, every so and so seconds. Alright. Armor. Alright. Once the same as the health, the health and the health regen, should I say, it will pick a random amount from this. Alright. Run speed, it will pick a random amount from that, and jump height, it will pick a random amount from that. Okay. So yeah, that's the that's the Star Wars food entities. I have left warnings like do not mess with anything inside any of these files that you do not know what you're doing, so yeah, don't bother with it. Everything you should need to do is in the config. Alright, but if you do have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below and I will be sure to help you out as best as I can.